A Low Country nonprofit that helps families by promoting economic independence is now looking for community voices to help guide its future.
Our Simone Roberts joins us live outside of Palmetto CAP's Charleston location to tell us how they're doing that. So Simone, how can people get involved?
Well, good morning. So Palmetto Community Action Partnership focuses on getting low country families, keeping those lights on, and getting them in homes and staying in homes. Now they want residents to help them decide what comes next, and that starts with a seat on their board. 2 seats are now open on Palmetto CAP's board in Dorchester and Berkeley County, and they're reserved for people who know firsthand what their community needs. The organization serves both Berkeley and Dorchester County residents, helping with everything from rent to utility bills. But leaders say the work doesn't stop there. They want representation from both counties for 2 seats on their board, and they also want to grow their programs, and they need community voices to help decide how. Board members will meet every 3rd Wednesday of the month, and with elections set for May 14th. Palmetto CAP leadership says their goal is to find passionate people who can be a voice for their community and enhance their resident services.
A lot of our services, they're not just going to assist you in the moment. This is like a pipeline to success. So we have financial literacy classes. Sometimes we'll make sure somebody that came to us for rental assistance has housing moving forward because they mentioned that they were thinking about their next steps. And we want people to just really get to self-sufficiency, not stay where they're currently at.
Palmetto CAP is focusing on enhancing the community, and that starts with having the right voices in the room. Now, applications and nominations are open until April 30th, and then after that, the election will be May 14th. Now, if you are interested and know someone that should represent your community, you can find the link for that application at this story on live5news.com. Reporting live in Charleston, I'm Simone Roberts, Live 5 News.